Available in high definition. Hey, thanks for watching another lecture snippet. My name is Matthew Penning, and in this video I will be installing BitTorrent Sync on the Macintosh computer. And so I have Mountain Lion running here, and I've already gone to the labs.bittorrent.com/experiments/sync.html where the application can be found. You can also type it in Google and find it that way. However, I'm going to go ahead now and choose the download option, and we're going to go ahead and download this particular file. So when we hit the download button, we're going to be presented with a couple different options here for picking the operating system we have. And since I'm on a Mac, you will need 10.6 or higher, but I'm going to go ahead now and download this application to my operating system, and you can see the download process beginning down here. I'm going to go ahead and close the option to subscribe at the moment. For more detailed instructions on the installation process, you can always download the user guide that comes up from the page after we've chosen to download. So let's go ahead and close the browser now, and I'm going to go down here to my downloads and find this BitTorrent application. Alright, so I'm going to go ahead now and click on the BitTorrent Sync DMG. And once it's mounted, I'm going to go ahead now and double click it. And it says sync and share without limits, easy and free. I'm going to go ahead and drag over the BitTorrent Sync over to the applications folder. And I can now go ahead and double click BitTorrent Sync. And since it is downloaded from the internet, it's going to give me this little warning. Are you sure that I want to open it? And the answer is yes. So I'm going to go ahead and choose now to open. Alright, I'm presented with two different options. If I already have a key, I can go ahead and type in the key from a previous installation, or I can go through the standard setup. And in this case, I'm going to choose to go through the standard setup since this is the first time. I'm going to go ahead and choose next. I can choose the location where I want to save the particular folder, where I want to set up my synchronization for my peer-to-peer network. So I'm going to go ahead now and just hit choose, and I'm going to choose a different location here. What I'm going to look for on my desktop here is a folder I'm going to create called Sync. So I'm going to go to my desktop, create a new folder, and we'll call this one Sync. And this is just my own preference. You can go ahead and create your folder anywhere. I'll choose Create. You can see the folder created there. And I'm going to go ahead and select that as my folder for synchronization. I'm going to go ahead and choose Next. Here is the key that I will need in order to give to other people, in order for, or other computers, or need to set this up on other computers in order for me to establish my connection between the two different computers. And so this is my own private key that I need to keep. I'm going to go ahead and choose Next, and I'm going to go ahead and skip the tour. So that has already been set up, and you can see this folder is here. Now any other computer I use that key on, it will automatically create my peer-to-peer network. And so I've already done it before, and I want to show you. I'm going to go ahead and add another folder here. And so shared secret, I'm going to go ahead and paste in a shared secret that I had from another installation of BitTorrent Sync, and I get to choose a folder to sync. And so in this case, I'm going to go ahead and create another folder, and I'll just call this one Sync 2. And go ahead and select that as my folder for synchronization. So there's Sync 2. I'm going to go ahead and hit open and OK. And since I've already had files from another installation, you'll see that it's going to begin the sync process here. And you can see that it's already downloaded and synced files for this particular folder. So if I double click Sync 2, you can see that I have files from a previous video. Actually, it was from the video I did on installing it on Windows, and so this folder has already been created. I'm going to go ahead and close that. Synchronization has already happened, and you can see the information there. Now if you ever want to find your keys, you can always just double click one of these folders and then go to the Advanced tab and find a secret key. You also have a read-only key which you can give somebody so that they can download your files but they cannot upload to you, or you can generate a 24-hour one-time secret key to use down here. I'm going to go ahead and close this and just show you in the preferences you can make some changes to it. Now using the NAT UPnP, we can basically have our routers that support this already configure port forwarding to our computer. So the nice thing about this is that it works just seamlessly out of the box and already works and configures. And so what I need is that key to be able to create the link between my computer and another computer with a synced folder in which I want to share the data between them. Thank you for watching this video, and for more information visit lecturesnippets.com.